Kohli was probably even stronger than Sachin. From where did Bumrah come?
Exactly.
He is a world figure. He was a nobody when he started. Take somebody like Rinku Singh, came from such a poor background. It's amazing what he has done. And the kind of people that Dhoni has spotted and produced for CSK, they're good. They've been some very good cricketers. But CSK as a team doesn't have a single Tamil Nadu player. Where is that feeling? I think I started playing cricket before I could walk. It was one of the first things I learnt in life was how to hold a bat. There was no chance with Venkatraghavan and V.V. Kumar here. I did not stand a chance. Ranji is probably the greatest contribution India has made to cricket. But the Buchi Babu family, you name a sport and they were there.
So why can't test players sustain in ODI cricket?
I don't know, you have to ask the selectors. As a team, they somehow accidentally picked a perfect team.
Sachin or Kohli?
Sunil Gavaskar.
Hello Galata Rich viewers. So today we have eminent writer and a former cricketer, Mr. Ramnarayan with us. Hello sir.
Namaste.
Vanakkam.
Vanakkam.
So to start with, how did your love towards the sports begin?
I think I started playing cricket before I could walk. It was one of the first things I learnt in life was how to hold a bat. I came from a cricketing family. Everyone played cricket. Some of them played state level cricket and beyond. And eventually my younger brother and I played the highest level. My younger brother Shivaramakrishnan was an opening batsman for Tamil Nadu. So we both played Ranji and Duleep and all that. But there are many others who played good cricket in the family. So there was a lot of cricket. Father also encouraged us to play cricket.
Right. Sir, you have a very good legacy of cricket, as in you have a good family which had support in cricket. People were playing in cricket. So when you chose to play your first game, what was running in your mind and what instantly made you think like, okay, this is going to be my career for the next at least 20 years?
Maybe 17, 18 when I started playing any competitive cricket.
Right.
For Presidency College where I did my BSc. Until Venkat left college, I didn't get a chance to play. There was no chance with Venkatraghavan and V.V. Kumar here. I did not stand a chance. So it so happened I went off to Hyderabad. I joined State Bank of India as a probationary officer. They posted me in some small town, a place called Anakapalli. Coincidence of circumstances, and slowly my career started.
Right. Before we get into the Hyderabad chapter, so I just wanted to ask you this question, sir. What is this connection with cricket and Madras? Because what I've heard is, if you throw some random ball in Bombay, if you throw some random ball at someone, they'll randomly start playing cricket. Is what I've been hearing all these days. So, what is this sporting legacy which is associated with Madras?
If you see one of the earliest cricket matches in Madras, as it was called then, was between soldiers here, British soldiers and sailors. So they played against the lower ranked soldiers here.
Right.
Something about cricket must have attracted both these Dubash and Brahmin classes because there was no physical danger, seriously. Unlike some other, now today they bowl bouncers and all. Right. So basically no body contact, unlike football. So I think that appealed to these so-called intellectual kind of people in Madras.
Okay.
But the Buchi Babu family, Buchi Babu Naidu came from a Dubash family and highly westernized man and huge talent in that family. Everyone played cricket, hockey, tennis, polo. You name a sport and they were there. And they all represented the state.
Right.
Tennis. So Buchi Babu Naidu, he wanted to meet Englishmen on equal terms, and he started this Madras United Club. See, my own family ran a club called Mylapore Recreation Club, which is now in the first division. Right. It is now captained by Ashwin.
Okay.
And they won the league last year.
While you were talking, sir, my attention was on the point where you said Ranji Trophy. All these while we have been hearing names like Ranji Trophy, Duleep Trophy, whatnot. I mean, a lot of cricketing leagues in India, which is like very much famous and very, I mean, it has been a very open forum for all star players today. So how did these names come from? Ranji Trophy, Duleep Trophy, or whatever it is.
See, Ranji is probably the greatest contribution India has made to cricket. Maharaja Ranjit Singh Ji of Jamnagar, right? Jamnagar. He was playing cricket in England. On his debut, he scored 150 against Australia. Duleep was his nephew. He also debuted for England. Scored 100 on debut. So these two names are very famous names.
Right.
So when the first national championship started, Ranji Trophy, it was named after Ranji because he was the biggest name in Indian cricket then. And then Duleep Trophy became the name first. The zone, Duleep Trophy was played between zones, South, West, North, East and Central. So when I played for South Zone.
So on my point of view, CSK has changed the gaming legacy of Chennai is what I believe. Because after CSK being launched as a franchise, a lot of players came out, a lot of new talents were being spotted. So what is your take on CSK hitting the impact in IPL?
I think the best impact of CSK is in taking the game through TNPL etc. to the most distant outposts in Tamil Nadu. But CSK as a team doesn't have a single Tamil Nadu player. Where is that feeling? It's not there. For me, basically, I never watched a game supporting one team or the other. To me, I love watching cricket. I don't care who wins. You have some favorite players and so on. If a team is doing well, if there is something that the team is doing right, in my opinion, I love watching that team. And what they've done is really taken the game everywhere, and they have an academy and all sorts of wonderful things they are doing for cricket in Tamil Nadu. I was very happy when Rahane did well for CSK.
Exactly.
I love watching Raidu, who is now 40 years old, doing great for so many years he has been going on. So I like those kinds of heroes, and the kind of people that Dhoni has spotted and produced for CSK. They're good. They've been some very good cricketers, like Chahar.
Deepak Chahar.
He was unknown when he came to CSK, and there was I don't know. Did this guy called Goni play for CSK?
Yes. Mandeep Goni.
So those were all his. I think Dhoni's discoveries rather than so some very good cricketers have come. Like also his favorite who won the T20 World Cup. What's his?
Johinder Sharma.
So another
experts would have told me to go by the lead spinner, and I had other options.
So I think CSK is democratized the game, very much so. And I love. Unfortunately, Natarajan never played for CSK. I think I love those kinds of cricketers who come from nowhere.
So I have a question on this, sir. So today we find spot-on heroes, as in 1 over, 30 runs. Out of the blue, there comes one Rinku Singh who hits 5 sixes and make the KKR win. So it is possible. I mean, earlier there was a question that would it really be possible to make 30 runs in last over under so much pressure? I mean, how do you see this? This trend of making it under the pressure, as in let it be a bowler, batsman, whoever it may be, playing it for the franchise under pressure. How do you see it?
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, I still can't understand how this has happened. Really, take somebody like Rinku Singh, come from such a poor background. It's amazing what he has done. As you said, playing under pressure. It's quite amazing and very aspirational. These guys dream. I think that is what IPL has done. Take the case of Praveen Tambe.
Exactly.
He was over 40 when he made a big mark in IPL. So people know that anybody can do it.
Right.
The youngsters were aspiring to play cricket. From where did Bumrah come?
Exactly.
He is a world figure. He was a nobody when he started. Of course, he had played for Baroda, but so talent spotting IPL has done a remarkable job.
What do you see as Ashwin's growth, sir?
Phenomenal. The world's leading wicket taker. I don't understand his methods though, the way he bowls, and of course he's changed a lot. I mean, he's evolved a lot since he started. But I've seen many great spinners, and their methods and his methods are very different. Brainy chap, and he thinks. Sometimes I feel he thinks too much. By and large, He plans dismisses, he plans how to bowl to each batsman, and that's all something we people didn't know at all. சும்மா வந்து போடுவோம், length and line perfect-ஆ இருக்கும். If you knew that some batsman had a certain weakness and you exploited it, you bowled in a certain way to a left-hander. Right. So we had our own methods, but the kind of planning and thinking somebody like Ashwin is doing, we never thought of all that.
So we had a candid conversation about cricket and cricket's evolution. So I have some questions with me. So which is like a this or that, Dhoni or Ganguly as a captain?
As a test captain, Ganguly. Dhoni, white ball cricket.
Right. Ashwin or Harbhajan?
Not much to choose between them. I think both are very good bowlers. I think Ashwin is proved to be, more versatile and longer lasting. So, Harbhajan, in addition to his both, and of course Ashwin's a beautiful batsman as well. Harbhajan has also played 200 years in Test cricket. So very difficult to tell, but I think Ashwin's record, it's way above anybody else's, so you can't deny that.
Right. Okay. Sachin or Kohli?
Sunil Gavaskar. There is no, I'm saying, of course Sachin is a great batsman. I think Kohli is yet to prove that he's better than Sachin. Kohli, except that Sachin did not play much 2020 cricket, or did not play at the international, he did not play it at all. So you can't compare them on that. I think psychologically, mentally, Kohli was probably even stronger than Sachin. But why I said Gavaskar, if you only look at Test cricket, I think Gavaskar is the most complete batsman I've seen. Better than Sachin Tendulkar. The kinds of innings he played for India when India needed them, quite an amazing record.
Actually, while you were talking about the Test cricket, so I instantly got this question in my mind. So why can't Test players sustain in ODI cricket?
I don't know. You have to ask the selectors. I think Pujara, I don't know. It's probably good that he did not play too much of the other game because he has been consistent in Test cricket. But he also had, Pujara, I think early in his career had major injuries that kept him out. He, dived into the boundary fence and all that. And I think it kept him out for a long time. It slowed him down on the field. Probably lack of athleticism is a problem. So I think the qualities that make you a great Test batsman need not necessarily make you a great ODI batsman. It is possible to do both, but not many have done that. Not many.
In your sporting career, Chennai Madras or Hyderabad?
I did not get any opportunities in Madras. So Hyderabad it was slow to recognize me, but once they did, they gave me opportunities.
Okay. 1983 World Cup or 2011 World Cup?
83 World Cup.
Why is it?
Because we are total underdogs, nobody expected us to win. It's a beautiful team to watch. We found, as a team, they somehow accidentally picked a perfect team for that. It was accidental. Nobody thought it was going to be a winning combination.
You have written a book on C.D. Gopinath sir, who has been a part of the first Test winning game. What made you to write this book?
It was an accident. Like all things that happen, all good things are accidental. Then when I was knocking on the doors of Test cricket, he was a selector. He even became chairman during that period, chairman of the National Selection Committee. 86 or 87, his daughter started a school. My son, we put my son there. That is when I started seeing them regularly. And then she calls and says, will you do a book on my father? Because they had seen me writing a couple of my articles on him. January 2021 we started. So it took a long time. Finally, it came out now in April.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for asking me. Yeah.